Chapter 7. This is the spot. Awfully far out of the way. I've never been atop a waterfall before. No, one should never chase a waterfall. Something isn't right. We're too exposed. Don't you feel naked? I'm not naked. I've got my vest. But the only thing inside is a pack of pineapple-flavored leftovers. What are we supposed to do? Rely on just our wits? Good thing we're getting new gear. But why? Remember what the general inspector said? We're supposed to be learning how to balance our budget. Why would he change his mind so soon? Bah, there's no price too high for justice. Ksh! Did you hear that? Snick, ting! Look out! We've been ambushed, and among these bushes no less. This must be the burglar we're after. Snap. He stole our gear and is after our delivery from HQ. Or maybe... Yikes! Excuse me, but you've interrupted my partner. Whack. You were saying, Bongo? I don't think you were actually talking to HQ, Marcia. It was a phony phone call. Of course, I knew ordering up a new set of gear was too easy. Clack. You're no match for the two of us, bungalow burglar. Give up and turn yourself in now and we'll go easy. Whack. Yee, my nose, my beautiful bulbous nose. Ooh, ouch. Whoop, Bongo! Splish, splosh. I give that B-team an F. I only wish I could dive in myself to make sure the job is done. But bees can't swim. Fine with me. I get to fly. Way better trade-off. Have the badgers been defeated? Are Bongo and Marcia no more? There they are. They're okay. Phew. Gasp. Sputter, cough, cough. Why are you being so dramatic? That battle was in our favor. He barely nicked you with his sword. I don't dig it with a normal sword. Your face! It's finally the right size for your nose! Can you believe it? This is all way too stressful. Let's catch our breaths with Monocle for a minute. I think I have all these journal entries in order. Entry number 4506. It's sadly the last day for the S.U.I.T. Advanced Alien Awareness Outpost. No new crop circles. No new signs of alien life. No need for another farm base. Even worse, on my final sweep of the facility, I accidentally locked myself in the soundproof broom closet. Surely someone at S.U.I.T. will realize their general inspector is missing. Once I'm out, I'll resume my mission to solve the ultimate mystery. Entry number 4507. It's been days and still no rescue. Do you think I went deep undercover? You'd think someone would at least come back for all these paper towels. Stay strong, Tract. Stay vigilant. I have come up with some farm jokes to keep sane. Have you heard the one about the sick pig? Entry number 4508. Need to focus. Maybe that square robot floating around out there will randomly open this door. Oh, right. A doctor cured the pig, so he went home a ham. Cured ham. He cured him with ointment. Ointment! Ha ha ha! Ah, I'm so hungry. Entry number 4509. If someone should finally arrive for paper towels, they will be sorely disappointed. As I have eaten them, fuel for the mission! The mission! General Inspector? This must be the skeleton of G.I. Tract. Tract was the first general inspector. S.U.I.T's historical records say he went deep undercover and never returned. Guess who's back? Ah! A ghost! This is even more stressful than the waterfall fight. Get us out of here. Go to the next page. Chapter 8. I told you that you need swimsuits. And you should have came to me instead of placing a call on an unsecured line. How are we supposed to know the phone had been bugged? Who could that mysterious attacker be? Bugs, bees... That's it! Bongo, you're swollen because you got stung by a bee. That was no sword, it was a bee stinger. It's the bees! The bees are thieves. Squawk, beeves. Yes, but not to be confused with beeves, which are, of course, beaver thieves. I thought honeybees died after they stung someone. It's a comic book. Anything's possible. Now that you've uncovered this bee plot, it's time to kick things into high gear. And I do mean gear. I don't know if a boogie board is exactly what we need right now. Oh, nothing from the shop on Maureen. Join me below decks in the submarine. I had my suspicions something bigger than a few stolen phones was going on at that resort, but I have to stay in this base and Carrot hasn't been able to catch anyone in the act. How far down does this go? It's possible the bees have built a jammer to evade my scans. You can converse? We have to see if you badgers have what it takes before we reveal the true capabilities of Swimsuit. It's layers on layers out here in the middle of the sea. Even if some shady character finds out the jolly swimsuit salesman is running a suit outpost, they're not going to take it seriously when they see the rundown Maureen and this faulty robotic bird sentry. With your discovery of the culprits, you've earned your way into the inner circle. I guess it's more of an inner square with the four of us. Quite the disguise. Oh, disguise is our specialty. Even the houseboat is disguised. Oh my word! An actual spy headquarters. What a relief! You're going to need our help to infiltrate the resort staff and find out what they're up to. I already had some suspicions of the bees. They've been exporting a lot more honey today, and that honey has taken a bit of a more tropical flavor than usual. Pineapple flavored honey! It is in the resort food. See? Taste it. No thanks. And besides, it's not a crime to cook kooky food. It's up to you to find the connection to the stolen tourist tech. If only we could disguise ourselves as bees. You can! We have just the thing. Like I said, it's our specialty. This is the most advanced biomechanical facial reconstruction device on the planet. You're not just going to look like bees, this will practically make you into bees. Don't worry, it won't sting a bit, except for when we install your stingers. About that, we do love top-of-the-line tech, but we prefer things like planes and motorcycles and less elective surgery performed in submarines. This is top-of-the-line, never been used. So brand new it hasn't even been tested. You're going to like the way you look, I guarantee it. Chapter 9. To the kitchen? I think so? Sorry, we're new here. Where do we take these? Over there, near the entrance to the hive. Got it. This is it. Yep. Well, plenty more work to do. See you later. See you around. There was no way I was going in that machine. Fancy mask technology is probably very expensive. Right, we don't need to be chewed out again for eating up the budget. Bongo, you're making me hungry. Those platters we hit all night didn't have any food in them. I'm hungry too. I would have even eaten that terrible takeout if I hadn't left it on the submarine. A little pineapple isn't so bad. Now you're making me smell pineapple. Oh, honey. I told you not to call me that. Not you. Look. That is a lot of honey. This must be where that pineapple honey comes from. Bongo, remember the fancy honey stand back home? That goo is expensive. Is this also a massive export scheme to trick unsophisticated suckers into paying top dollar for one-note artisanal honey? Marcia, look. The stolen electronics. But why burgle them if they're raking in the bad bucks on bad honey? Are they robbing guests because the bizarre pineapple honey isn't selling as well as they hoped? And where are they taking the S.U.I.T swag? Only one way to find out. Right, let's do this. We need to document their activities as evidence. None of this makes sense yet. I still have a spy camera in my vest. I saw no reason to leave it in our room. Excellent. Kapling! Spy camera? That's an entire photography studio! I need you to calibrate the shutter. Could you adjust the focus? If only we had a banana for scale. A little to the left. Oh no, that's worse. Try the right. Oh no! Ah! It's those European badgers. Or honey badgers. Wait, no, you were correct this time. What's going on? That assassin is back to finish the job. The badgers were prowling the hive, sir. Why must you two sneak around so much? Don't you like your room? Well, I'm sorry, there's no money-back guarantee. The Mater Bee! You almost killed me, and your service is awful. Would you like to speak to my manager? Yes, actually, someone around here needs to know that Paradise Villas employs Paradise Villains. Take them to the King Bee. King Bee? I thought bees were ruled by queens. The queen isn't feeling well, so the king is running things while she recovers undisturbed in the royal chambers. And was crime also a big part of your queen's reign, or is that new? None of your beeswax! Humph, you productive bees are now nothing more than rude thugs. They're missing a strong woman's guiding hand, or thorax? You mean foreleg. The thorax is our upper torso. Thoraxed you! I mean, who asked you? What is this Jurassic jungle? It is the secret garden of the Ion's finest fruit. No wonder you put pineapple on everything! That's the plumpest perennial I've ever peeped. We've caught some spies, your majesty. Beautiful! That's no king. You're just the chef from that terrible dinner. My name is Quinby, and I am the King Bee. I can kind of see it now. All I see is a bee in a shinier hat. Maybe a cape and scepter would help? I'm fresh out of scepters. Okay, so you're a king then. Should we kneel, bow, curtsy? No need. Your donation of all that wonderful spy technology is more than adequate tribute. We didn't donate anything. You stole it. We want it back. We'd also like you to return everyone else's stolen electronics. You're too late. Those items have already been put to use. This phase of our plan is nearly complete. Yeah, yes. We know all about your plan to dupe farmers' markets into buying your cheesy artisanal honey. It's not cheesy, it's pineapple-y. I know, I meant the honey is just a byproduct. This is about pollen. Pollen? Pollen causes allergies. You've stolen electronics to make people allergic to their cell phones. Bongo, what? He clearly wants to deliver his big evil villain monologue. Let's stop jumping to conclusions and let him? Fine. It's not a villain monologue. It's my completely justified good guy monologue. Whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night, villain. One day, my fellow bees and I were collecting pollen and nectar to bring back to the hive. Some of that pollen gets deposited across the other plants we find, which allows all the different species to reproduce and thrive. Yes, we know that global agriculture depends on bees. If you didn't spread pollen, we wouldn't have many of the fruits and vegetables we enjoy today. What do you want, a trophy? While I was out, I saw the most incredible thing. A spaceship. The Throng. What? You know? Yes, they invaded the entire planet. It happened in the last book. We'd buy you our copy, but our boss says we'd spend too much money. That ship crashed right here. After the events of Agents of S.U.I.T. Book 1, we don't have to invade Earth anymore. Let's go with the other Throng ships to a vacation planet. Forget that. We don't follow the herd anymore. There's a perfect vacation spot right over there. You're going to miss it. Turn left. No! I'm not taking any more orders. We turn right. You're wrong. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Turn down. Flip, zip, slice. Ah! Splish, splosh. Whoops. Let's get out of here. We can still hitch a ride on a ship that hasn't left yet. This magnificent oasis was revealed within the site of the crash. It must have been hidden for centuries. This plant is a miracle. It's evolved to grow like a weed in the total darknesses of these caves. I've been crossbreeding its pollen with all the other plants on this island. It makes them all grow stronger, faster, not to mention the huge increase in honey. Pluck. Now that I know how this big apple came about, I'm beginning to wonder if the Queen... We're not in New York. What? You said Big Apple. That's New York City. Oh, I meant Big Pineapple. Quit buzzing around while your king is speaking. But now your honey tastes like pineapple. Not just the honey, it makes everything taste like pineapple. Like that dinner you made us. Correct. None of the food served here had honey or pineapple in it. This plentiful piquant produce is the payoff of this perfect pollen. With this magical fruit, the more we eat, the more you toot? No, the more fruits and vegetables we can grow. Don't you see? This pollen can end world hunger. It can thrive anywhere. The pollen must be distributed all over the world. Figures, we try to solve some easy vacation burglaries, and we find another villain out for global domination. You mean global pollination? More like pineapplation. Ending world hunger is a topical subject. Not just topical, tropical. All the world's fruit and vegetables that get pollinated from the mutant flowers will taste like wonderful, tropical pineapple. More of our global pollinated plants means more of our honey. Soon it will be the only sweetener in the world. And anything that eats the produce would grow to taste like pineapple too. Even chicken. You'd say this pineapple tastes like chicken because chickens will taste like pineapples. Pineapple will be the only flavor in existence. But what about the queen? Beehives are ruled by queens. Where is she in all this? She wants to save the world just like me. We all know what she says. Don't just be kind, be kind. She doesn't really say that. She does. Such an inspiration. Get well soon, Your Highness. She put me in charge to oversee the operation. And speaking of overseas, that's what we stole all the technology for. We need to get this pollen over the world fast. Faster than it takes to export and sell the honey. Which even at these prices isn't as profitable as you'd think. So you're going to use our suit tech to infiltrate the network of undercover agents? Manipulate them to secretly distribute all your pungent pollen to all four corners of the earth? It's not a completely terrible idea to help grow more food for a hungry planet. The General Inspector might even like it. but maybe ask the plant how it feels about pineapple first. Yes, the pineapple issue needs to be ironed out, as well as the nearly killing us and so on and so forth. Then maybe you can use our spy network. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm using the tech to build a giant rocket. Chapter 11. High in the sky, this missile full of pollen will detonate and seed the clouds. Then the fabulous floral fertilizer will rain down and infect every inch of land. Infect? Did I say infect? I meant, forget that. Just look at the cool rocket we built. Wow, look at all those laptops, all those phones. The reception on it must be great. How many bars does it get? Yes, the reception will be great. A royal reception for King Bee. Look, Bongo, our gear! Give it back, you D-Spot. You want to be reunited with your toys? That could be arranged. Could you help me with these naughty badgers? Rumble. Ah! What is the meaning of this? Did, you know the plant could do that? No, and I'm petrified. I can process honey, but I can't process this. There you have it. The great pineapple and I agree. Secret agents can't spoil our fruit. I mean mission. Gah! Untie us at once. You're part of my rocket now. But you're a chef. Building a rocket is like brain surgery. Do you mean rocket science? Yes, how did a chef build a rocket out of phones and watches? Fortuitously, there was a rocket scientist staying at the resort. I'm on vacation with my wife. She must be wondering what happened to me. The missing husband. Confound and drat. That was a clue, and we missed it. Well, this missile is hard to miss. What's in this for you, science man? You're not being held prisoner. I'm afraid if I try to escape, they'll sting me. I can relate. That big one got me right on the nose. Dreadful experience. Do not recommend. No time for chit-chat. Is the rocket ready? Theoretically, yes. I recalibrated for the extra weight of these badgers, but there still seems to be something inside the rocket that doesn't add up. Never mind that. I want to launch. Hey, be careful. This is dangerous. Your Royal Highness, a few of us have some reservations. For dinner? I know I'm the chef, but this is hardly the time. No, we don't feel so good about strapping folks to a rocket, and that plant is scary. Maybe we should check in with the Queen before you blow up the badgers? Very kind, thank you. She's not to be bothered. We could all take a vote then. I'm a firm nay, personally. This is a beeocracy, not a democracy. What is going on with you? Sneak, sneak. Eek! Snatch. Click. What do we do? Whoosh! Take cover! That advice doesn't help us! Ah! Huh? We don't need no stinking badgers. Chapter 12. I'm not quite sure what we should do here, Bongo. Are we doomed? We may be very much doomed, Marcia. Except, this missile was made out of our suit tech. We should be able to control it. Just have to find some sort of switchboard or joystick, or how about a calculator? It will have to suffice. All I can do is try random numbers and hope something cuts us free. If we're lucky, we'll get standard issue suit scissors. I'll even settle for some nail clippers. Vest activated. An umbrella? Useless! Yeah, there's another typo here. The letter R is missing in the word umbrella, so it's just umbrella. Try again. Some combo's gotta shut down this rocket. Clank. Something's happening. Ah! Ah! Whump. No, I said ugh. Then who said Probably her. It's the Queen Bee! I knew that Chef Queen Bee was serving up lies. All the other bees think she's sick in her queen-sized bed. Her Highness is trying to tell us something. Speaking of Highness, we've got to stop this thing before we get any higher. Oh, charades! First word, no. I think she's motioning to this. 10 meters until payload detonation height. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We have to stop the countdown. But which wire do we cut? 4, 3, 2, 1 meter until detonation. All the wires! Bongo! No! 1 meter until detonation. 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. Phew! It worked! I guess this thing's just gonna keep flying higher forever now. Not with us, of course. Your Majesty, would you please fly us all back down? Me? Carry you? I'm royalty. I don't carry things. Perhaps you can make an exception? Absolutely not. I have drones for that. We're on a missile, not a drone. Need a ride? Cilantro! Yes, we clearly need a ride. What a question. Your chariot awaits your soon not to be so highness. Careful. Pop, oof. Got everybody? Cilantro, I'm quite pleased to be put out of peril, but I must ask, how did you know to retrieve us from a rocket in midair over the Pacific Ocean? A mysterious rocket launching from a volcano in Bora Bora is definitely the sort of thing that shows up on spacesuits' radar. Literally, see? Did the pollen payload detonate? I just see the rocket's red glare, but no bomb bursting in the air. Rocket Man, explain yourself. Well, rockets aren't an exact science. Wait, what's that? We're back, and we wish to lodge a complaint against the staff. Chapter 13. Oh, we have forms for that. Just grab one from the front desk and we'll... How did you stop my rocket? They listened to the commands of their queen. Not really our queen. And I didn't realize that frantic head bobbing game of charades was a command. Your Majesty! Some of you could learn a lesson in obedience. Your Majesty, we thought you were taken ill. How did you get in that spaceship with these spies? It all started when Chef Quinby came to me with a proposal about this plant and its dubious accelerated pollen. There's another typo here. This instance of its isn't supposed to have an apostrophe. Think about it. More honey, faster. And on top of that, no. Artisanal honey is not to be rushed. Like snails or good barbecue, honey is best low and slow. Sigh, I was afraid you wouldn't understand. Grab, burst, fling, slam. Hehehe. Terrible news! The queen is ill! Oh no! What do we do? Never fear, she's named me as crown regent and given instructions. Then Quinby stuffed me in the rocket he had you all building, so he could get rid of me once and for all. Now, my little subjects, I can explain. You told us that all this was the Queen's orders. We believed you. Yes, but look how fruitful the work has been. So much honey, so much pollen. You made us steal from our resort guests, and he tricked you into nearly blowing up your queen, not to mention a couple of completely innocent hotel guests. Yeah, we've got a cell in the honeycomb ready for you. Huh? Schloop. Grrr. I've had enough of dealing with these pawns. We're not pawns, we're bees. Pawns are shrimp. That's prawns, you doofus. I've waited in this cave for 1,000,000 years, and you're the best intelligence the overworld can evolve. If you won't spread my pollen across the world, I'll do it myself. Fling! Yikes! This situation stinks! Splat! I'm okay. We can handle this, Cilantro. Get out of here. You got it. Good luck. Come along, Mater B. Time to flee. I don't think so. You lied to us. Time to pay the tab. Thwack. Sorry to dine and dash. Plop. That phony baloney honey baron is making a breakout. Baloney honey. Ew, we can't let him get away. What do we do? This flesh-eating fruit is all around us. My hive, it is time to get organized. Rally to your queen. Rah! Flick. A few bees are nothing in the face of ancient botanical might. He's right. His husk is too husky, and the vines are too fast to dodge. Our strength lies in sheer numbers. All drones attack at once. Penetrate that pineapple. It can't swat you all down. Swat. Jab, jab, jab. Too many. Rah! Well done. You've made a pincushion out of that pineapple cretin. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. My pollen could have taken over the world. What a world. What a world. We can't let another villain get away. Shudder the thought. That's it. Shudder. Huh? Say cheese. Flash. I can't see. Splat. No, I was so close. Have to escape. King B. Quinby, you're under arrest. Chapter 14. I thought the mutant plant would be good for the world. Why did I listen to it? The funny thing is, I don't even like the taste of pineapple. Slam. What will you do now, Majesty? I'll have to compensate all the resort guests for their stolen electronics, which you failed to recover. Oh, right, we did leave all those phones on that rocket hurtling into space. I'd hate to be hit with those roaming charges. Hopefully it'll crash into the sun or something. Sancho, is the rocket still on your radar? I lost track of it somewhere over Antarctica. At least Antarctica is mostly covered by permanent ice and snow, right? Right? A rocket crash! What's that thing growing out of it? Do you smell pineapple? It's an invasive mutant weed! Yeep! Gardener's Lil Helper, weed spray. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Only not lemons, pineapples. Now lemon, that's a flavor I can't get enough of. We were suddenly producing so much more honey, it seemed like Quinby was a genius. We were ready to believe anything he said. It's all water under the bridge, or water under a fall where he nearly killed me. Yes, I was about to say to my queen, I'm very sorry. I guess you could say your B team was no match for the B team. High fives all around. Anyone? High five? Is there anything we can do to repay you? How about a few extra days at the resort? And this time we want the royal treatment. Soon the resort is running swimmingly again. And here is a coupon for a free phone. Nice! We apologize for the theft of your previous device. We used it to build a rocket ship under the influence of... Who cares? It was old! Free new phone! Woo! Eleanor? Eleanor? Yes, I'm Eleanor. Who are you again? There you are. I'm your husband. I've been missing for 4 days. Nice of you to finally turn up. Get in this hot tub while it lasts. Wait, check out at noon. And now the dethroned Quinby is serving out his incarceration, or injarceration, I should say. Wow, you did all that without using up a gazillion gizmos like usual. Yes, indeed, undercover and under budget. Of course, we still haven't calculated the expense of all the gear we swiped from HQ when Ben wasn't looking. Oh, right. Wait, isn't the A-Team on a mission in the Antarctic? If the rocket went down there, they can recover the suit tech. Carrot, could you connect us? Squawk! Modem sound. Bongo, Marcia, do you know anything about this crashed rocket that was full of suit tech? It's news to us. You should, salvage what you can. Hey, are you on a tropical vacation while we're out here in the freezing cold? Not fair. Mango, we did get to go on a cruise in our last book. Squawk, incoming call. Gotta go, Gators. Bongo and Marcia, congratulations! You finally pulled off a mission without demolishing any suit vehicles. We couldn't have even if we wanted to. There isn't a single one to be seen in this marine paradise. Wait, marine. Submarine. Submarine! Now that your tropical task is complete, return to home base for debriefing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We've got some unfinished business. And then we can work out your new orders now that you can be trusted with... Hello? Are you there? Bongo, Marcia, where'd you go? Inspector Pacific, what happened to... Hello, are you sleeping? Zzz, snork, zzz, zzz, squawk, zzz. Stop that, Carrot. I know your parroting is all just an act. Squawk, it's just an act. Just an act. Squawk. Epilogue. Later. Boy, even when you live in a tropical utopia, it's nice to have a little me time. There's usually a beep beep when I go to unlock Maureen. Ah! Did I forget where I parked? Where's Maureen? Maureen! Far away from the hustle and bustle of Bora Bora. Well, this is no cabin in the woods, but it'll do. Splip. What? Wah! Kersplash. The B team never forgets to settle a score, and we'd have never been able to catch you without a big, expensive submarine. Undercover, over budget, underwater, over their heads, just another job. Well done for the B team, Bongo and Marcia. Our boss is just gonna blame us every time the budget gets blown anyway, so why not go overboard? Buffalo, oh no. The end, I think? Oh no, wait! I've completely forgot about the B-plot to the B-plot! What's happening with Monocle? I've got to report to Suit. I have to tell them what's happening. This base is haunted! My station's comms are still down, but I bet I can get a message to Inspector Vague through the pneumatic tubes. Ah! Please, Monocle, I only want to talk. I need your help. You were happy to follow my written instructions, so why not now? It was you? It wasn't Inspector Vague? How else could I get you to empower our loyal friend, Seayub? I have to get outside. Maybe Scarecrow can help, even if he is just a fancy periscope. No. Trapped. Cling. Where are you going, Monocle? Open the base doors, please, Seayub. Beep. I'm sorry, Monocle. I'm afraid I can't do that. I order you to let me out. Beep. I am only authorized to take orders from the head of Suit. Head of Suit? But the General Inspector's not here. He's back at the headquarters. Beep. Not that General Inspector. Me, the General Inspector. I guess it's not the end after all. To be continued.